Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are doing 3.5's Genshin Impact Hunger Games. This is the third installment to a series of ongoing battles between the Genshin Impact characters. And today, representing the districts, in District 1, we have new characters, Dia and Mika. In District 2, we have Sino and Kale. In District 3, we have Bennett and Mona. In District 4, we have Sucrose and Albedo. In District 5, we have Klee and Razor. In District 6, we have Shenhe and Ayaka. In District 7, we have previous banner Hu Tao and Yelan. In District 8, we have Lisa and Aether. And now Aether has a good track record in the Genshin Impact Hunger Games. He has been first in the very first game and second in the second game. Will Aether place higher or lower than second place? We'll just have to wait and see this game. And then in District 9, we have Rosaria and Diluc. In District 10, we have Keqing and Nilou. In District 11, we have Zhongli and Tartaglia. And in District 12, we have two new additions to the Genshin Impact Hunger Games. We have our boy Ushi and the unusual Hilichurl. So we'll have to see how these two do in this Genshin Impact Hunger Games. But let's get right on into the game. The Bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Mika runs away from the cornucopia. Lisa runs away from the cornucopia. Aether runs away from the cornucopia. Sucrose runs away from the cornucopia. Diluc runs away from the cornucopia. Zhongli runs away from the cornucopia. Okay, everybody has run away so far. For the next games, we have to figure out if there's a way to make it so players are not just running away from the cornucopia. Sino runs away from the cornucopia. Ayaka grabs a backpack and retreats. Albedo sees unusual Hilichurl struggling to lift a claymore. Albedo scoffs at them and leaves. That's kind of disrespectful, Albedo. Klee runs away from the cornucopia. Yelan grabs a bow and some arrows. That's quite in character. Bennett runs away from the cornucopia. Keqing grabs a jar of fishing bait while Hu Tao gets fishing gear. Kale runs away from the cornucopia. Ushi grabs a sword. Mona sees Rosaria struggling to lift a claymore. Mona scoffs at them and leaves. Rosaria and the unusual Hilichurl have been done extremely dirty in this bloodbath right now. And there is also not a lot of blood being shed in this bloodbath. Nilou runs away from the cornucopia. Tartaglia grabs a catalyst. Dia grabs a jar of fishing bait while Razor gets fishing gear. Shenhe finds a canteen full of water. Proceed! Day 1 in the Hunger Games. Shenhe sprains her ankle while running away from unusual Hilichurl. Yelan chases Ushi. Ayaka defeats Tartaglia in a fight, but spares his life. Ooh, okay, why you sparing his life? Aether diverts Kale's attention and runs away. Keqing is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Hu Tao falls into a pit and dies. Genshin Impact Hunger Games' first fallen tribute goes to Hu Tao. I guess we'll see her again in like a year and a half. And also, let me know if you guys have reached this point in the video. We have our first death. Let me know down below who you guys think is going to win this Genshin Impact Hunger Games. I would love to see Ushi or the unusual Hilichurl do a big finesse. But, you know, Aether is always placed high. So I just can't doubt Aether, you know? Klee steals from Lisa while she isn't looking. Rosaria begs for Zhongli to kill her. He refuses, keeping Rosaria alive. Dia tries to sleep through the entire day. Mona tries to spearfish with a trident. Where'd she get the trident from? Sino camouflages himself in the bushes. Bennett constructs a shack. Albedo receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Sucrose constructs a shack. Mika fishes. Razor injures himself. Diluc and Nilou hunt for other tributes. That's kind of funny because they have very similar sounding names, I feel. Diluc, Nilou, you know, it could be like Niluc. Proceed! Fallen tributes. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Hu Tao from District 7. Proceed! Night 1 in the Hunger Games. Diluc receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Dia sees a fire, but stays hidden. Ushi, Mika, and Zhongli sleep in shifts. Razor and Nilou talk about the tribute still alive. Yelan and Tartaglia hold hands. Wait. Isn't Yelan trying to infiltrate the Fatui? Hold on. Is she just using Tartaglia here? Is that what's going on? This is one of her ploys to get more connections into the Fatui to figure out what's going on. Keqing dies trying to escape the arena. Okay, listen, I don't want these natural cause deaths, okay? Hu Tao fell into a pit. Keqing tries to escape the arena. Give me some fighting. Give us the action. Bennett defeats Ayaka in a fight, but spares her life. Just like Ayaka just spared Tartaglia in day 1. Wow. Albedo attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Unusual Hilichurl receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Klee and Shenhe run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Sino tends to his wounds. Lisa thinks about home. Aether, Rosaria, Sucrose, Kale, and Mona sleep in shifts. Well, that's what the rest of the lobby is up to, I guess. Proceed! Day 2 in The Hunger Games. Unusual Hilichurl receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Zhongli goes hunting. Diluc picks flowers. Sino collects fruit from a tree. Nilou defeats Ayaka in a fight, but spares her life. Okay, Ayaka has lost 2 fights back to back now. Just end her. Nilou, end her, please. What? Everybody is going on this pacifist run right now. What is happening here? Mika explores the arena. That is also in character. Both Yelan and Mika seem to be very in character in this Hunger Games. Klee sprains her ankle while running away from Tartaglia. Bennett makes a slingshot. Ushi begs for Rosaria to kill him. She refuses, keeping Ushi alive. Yes, keep Ushi alive, please. Thank you, thank you. We need Ushi to win. Mona receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Sucrose receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Shenhe searches for a water source. Lisa and Yelan hunt for other tributes. Razor, Dia, and Albedo start fighting, but Dia runs away as Razor kills Albedo. We have blood on our hands. Let's go. Razor getting the first official kill of the Genshin Impact Hunger Games on Albedo. Ooh, unfortunate Albedo. See you later. CY @. Kale's trap kills Aether. The guy, a previous Hunger Games winner, is now out. Aether is not going to pick up 3rd place. Aether's not even going to pick up a top 5. Aether is gone. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. We're going to have to bring Toma back in the next Hunger Game, and Toma is going to have to take on Aether's legacy of getting high placements. Proceed. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Kaching from District 10, Albedo from District 4, and Aether from District 8. Proceed. Night 2 in The Hunger Games. Mona questions her sanity. Sucrose fends Mika, Shenhe, and Tartaglia away from her fire. Sucrose with the 1v3 to fend them all off? That's crazy. Ayaka, Bennett, and Nilou sleep in shifts. Wait, who was... Okay, so Nilou has spared Ayaka. Was Bennett the other person who spared Ayaka? Because Ayaka spared Tartaglia, but who was the other was it Bennett? If the 2 people who spared Ayaka are now sleeping with her in shifts, that's... I mean, I guess. Diluc, Yelan, Razor, and Sino tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Rosaria climbs a tree to rest. Ushi screams for help. No, Ushi, no. Dea, Zhongli, and Unusual Hilichurl sleep in shifts. Kale receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Klee tends to Lisa's wounds. Aw, that's so cute. That's cute. Proceed. Day 3 in The Hunger Games. Bennett constructs a shack. Didn't you already do this, Bennett? Didn't you construct a shack previous? Bennett's playing Minecraft, you guys. Bennett is not playing the Hunger Games. He is playing Minecraft right now. Ayaka practices her archery. Kale and Lisa work together for the day. Dia picks flowers. Maybe for that new claymore, huh? Razor goes hunting. Mona sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Sucrose receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Zhongli stalks a Diluc. Shenhe receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Mika attacks Unusual Hilichurl, but he manages to escape. Nobody's dying! Nobody's dying. Yelan stalks Tartaglia. Ooh, from holding hands to stalking? Ooh, we have a story on our hands. Nilou receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Okay, well, she's a hydro character. Just make clean water. Sino collects fruit from a tree. Rosaria steals from Klee while she isn't looking. Ushi receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Maybe that unknown sponsor is Ito for Ushi. You know, Ito's just like, here you go, buddy. Have some food. Proceed. Night 3 in The Hunger Games. Mika and Kale run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Mona sees a fire, but stays hidden. Zhongli attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Well, that's not the one Mona saw. Bennett passes out from exhaustion. Yelan goes to sleep. Nilou tends to Shenhe's wounds. Bro, everybody is being so friendly in this Hunger Games. What is going on? Dia screams for help. Diluc, Ayaka, and Rosaria sleep in shifts. Ayaka is just bouncing around every single group of characters in this Hunger Games. She's been with everybody so far. Klee, Ushi, Sucrose, and Razor tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Yo, it's like Razor took the ghost stories from Sino, Yelan, and Diluc, and now he's brought them to tell Klee, Ushi, and Sucrose. That's kind of funny. Tartaglia sets up camp for the night. Lisa receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Sino and Unusual Helichurl huddle for warmth. Interesting. Okay. Proceed. Day 4 in The Hunger Games. Unusual Helichurl throws a knife into Zhongli's chest. What? Unusual Helichurl climbing up the ranks. I want Unusual Helichurl to win. I want him to take it all. Bennett makes a wooden spear. Bennett is actually playing Minecraft. He's built 2 shacks and now he's crafting. Next, we're going to see Bennett go mining. Ushi, Mona, Sino, and Tartaglia hunt for other tributes. Lisa practices her archery. Ayaka receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Sucrose tries to spearfish with a trident. Nilu runs away from Rosaria. Dia stalks Kale. Mika stabs Yelan with a tree branch. Does that mean Yelan's gone now too? Mika and the Unusual Helichurl getting kills? Let's go. Razor hunts for other tributes. Diluc fishes. Klee dies from an infection. No! Another natural disaster death. And it just so happens to be Klee. I'm sorry, Klee. We will see you later. Maybe in Genshin Impact Hunger Games 4. Shenhe searches for firewood. We need like an arena event to happen right now so that half the lobby can just get absolutely wiped because we have so many people still alive. Proceed. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Zhongli from District 11, Yelan from District 7, and Klee from District 5. Let's take a look at everyone's status. Yeah, all of District 1, 2, and 3 are alive. Sucrose is still alive. We have, what, 6 characters gone? Kaching, Hu Tao, Yelan, Zhongli, Klee, and Albedo. Oh, no, Aether's also gone. 7 characters are dead. Everybody else is still alive. Proceed. Night 4 in The Hunger Games. Mona, Sucrose, Diluc, and Dia sleep in shifts. Razor, Kale, Rosaria, and Bennett tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Razor is going to every single tribute right now and telling them the stories that he heard with Sino, Diluc, and Yelan. I find it every night Razor is with a different group telling each other ghost stories. That's so funny. Sino looks at the night sky. Ushi cries himself to sleep. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ushi. Shenhe throws a knife into Lisa's head. Oh, we have a night kill! Lisa is gone. Shenhe is out here. Unusual Helichurl, Ayaka, Tartaglia, Mika, and Nilu sleep in shifts. Proceed. Day 5 in The Hunger Games. Unusual Helichurl tries to spearfish with a trident. Ayaka, Dia, Mika, and Mona raid Tartaglia's camp while he is hunting. Ushi stabs Shenhe while her back is turned. Shenhe stabbed Lisa, and now Ushi is taking it out on Shenhe. Oh, Ushi and Unusual Helichurl for final 2, please. Bennett dies of dysentery. Well, goodbye, Bennett. I'm sorry. Bennett didn't get to pop off this Hunger Game. I want to see Bennett do a 1v3 clutch again. Diluc is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Nilu sprains her ankle while running away from Kale. Sino tries to spearfish with a trident. Sucrose questions her sanity. Razor tends to Rosaria's wounds. Proceed. Arena event. Okay, here we go. Sheer Cold enters the arena. Dia finds a warm spot to survive. Rosaria finds a warm spot to survive. Diluc finds a warm spot to survive. Mona accidentally trips over their fire and burns. Oh, rest in peace, Mona. Ushi finds a warm spot to survive. My guy. Okay, let's go, Ushi. Ayaka accidentally trips over their fire and burns. Rest in peace, Ayaka. Sino finds a warm spot to survive. Tartaglia finds a warm spot to survive. Nilu bumps into Razor. They fight and Razor burns Nilu with their fire. Razor getting a kill on you. Razor just wants to stay alive to share more ghost stories, you guys. If Razor wins this Hunger Games, it is to share ghost stories across the board. Mika freezes to death. Kale finds a warm spot to survive. Sucrose finds a warm spot to survive. Unusual Helichurl finds a warm spot to survive. A lot of people surviving the arena event. It's not like the Geovish apps from last time. Proceed. 7 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Lisa from District 8, Shenhe from District 6, Bennett from District 3, Mona from District 3, Ayaka from District 6, and Nilu from District 10. Oh, and Mika from District 1. I almost missed Mika. We had 4 deaths during the arena event and 3 that happened prior to. Proceed. Night 5 in The Hunger Games. Rosaria passes out from exhaustion. Sino bleeds out due to untreated injuries. No! Sino's now gone too. I was hoping to see Sino make it to like final 5. Tartaglia thinks about home. Unusual Helichurl receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Dia thinks about home. Razor taints Ushi's food, killing him. No! Razor has become the ghost. Razor is the ghost that is taking out this entire lobby right now. Ushi's gone. Oh, that makes me so... We still have Unusual Helichurl. We still have Unusual Helichurl. Kale cries herself to sleep. Diluc tends to Sucrose's wounds. Proceed. The feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes' families. Sucrose, Diluc, and Kale confront each other, but grab what they want slowly to avoid conflict. Rosaria kills Razor as he tries to run. No! Now Razor's gone too. This leaves only the Unusual Helichurl. Unusual Helichurl needs to make it. Tartaglia decides not to go to the feast. Unusual Helichurl gathers as much food into a bag as he can before fleeing. Dia falls into a frozen lake and drowns. I guess that sheer cold, it made the lake really, really, really cold. And Dia has now fallen into it and died. Rest in peace, Dia. Proceed. Day 6 in The Hunger Games. Tartaglia receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Kale sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Sucrose falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Just like Dia, Sucrose is now following suit and also falls into the frozen lake and dies. You could have just fallen during the arena event, Sucrose. Diluc travels to higher ground. Unusual Helichurl chases Rosaria. Ooh, we're down to quite a few people now. Proceed. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Sino from District 2, Ushi from District 12, Razor from District 5, Dia from District 1, and Sucrose from District 4. Let's see who's left. We have Kale, Rosaria, and Diluc from District 9 are both still alive. Tartaglia and the Unusual Helichurl. So we have 5 people left. This is our top 5. Let me know down below if you guys have gotten to this point in the Genshin Impact Hunger Games. Out of these 5, who do you think is going to take the win? I would love the Unusual Helichurl to take this win. I'm not gonna lie. Proceed. Night 6 in The Hunger Games. Unusual Helichurl, Kale, Rosaria, and Diluc sleep in shifts. Everybody except for Tartaglia. Tartaglia receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Proceed. Day 7 in The Hunger Games. Diluc begs Rosaria to kill him. She refuses, keeping Diluc alive. There's been so many begs for killings and sparing. We're down to the final 5. Kale fishes. Unusual Helichurl steals from Tartaglia while he isn't looking. Proceed. Night 7 in The Hunger Games. Kale looks at the night sky. Unusual Helichurl and Rosaria sleep in shifts. Diluc and Tartaglia sleep in shifts. How long is this final 5 gonna go on for? Proceed. Day 8 in The Hunger Games. Tartaglia attacks Kale, but she manages to escape. Diluc scares Rosaria off. Unusual Helichurl injures himself. Everybody is sparing everybody. We need blood. Proceed. Night 8 in The Hunger Games. Rosaria and Diluc huddle for warmth. Tartaglia defeats Kale in a fight, but spares her life. Tartaglia, we are in the final 5. There is no time to be sparing lives right now. Unusual Helichurl screams for help. Proceed. Day 9 in The Hunger Games. Tartaglia kills Unusual Helichurl with his own weapon. No! 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 Unusual Helichurl, no! Rosaria convinces Kale to not kill her, only to kill her instead. What? Okay. We said we wanted blood, and now just everything is death. Everything is death. Diluc dies from hunger. 3 people just got absolutely waxed on day 9. So we're down to Rosaria and Tartaglia. Proceed. Arena event. We had 2 arena events in this Hunger Games. That's how long this Hunger Games is. We had sheer cold, and now Geo Vishaps are released into the arena. The Geo Vishaps kill Tartaglia, which means therefore our winner of the Genshin Impact Hunger Games number 3, after we go through these 4 cannon shots that we heard in the distance, Unusual Helichurl from District 12, Kale from District 2, Diluc from District 9, and Tartaglia from District 11, who couldn't survive the Geo Vishaps. Therefore, our winner of the Genshin Impact Hunger Games number 3 is Rosaria from District 9, giving Tartaglia 2nd place. Unusual Helichurl top 5. We'll take it. We'll take Ushi top 9, top 10, you know. Ushi out here. And then Aether got 21st place. Going from a top 2 player in back-to-back Hunger Games to 21st, a bottom 4 player. And then, of course, Hu Tao and Kaching being the first 2 to go. Unfortunate. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, as we have a goal to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2023. I hope you guys did enjoy all of Razor's ghost stories during this Hunger Games, and stay tuned for 3.6's update, as then we'll have the Genshin Impact Hunger Games number 4 that should include both Baiju and Kaveh. But with that being said, I will catch you all later. So long, everybody.